Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here, Playing with Elise, and today we're doing a throwback video. I was doing a lot of throwback videos in late summer of last year, or I think over the summer, even maybe weekly videos, and I stopped them because I just didn't have room on my channel. If you've been around, you know that I post daily videos, sometimes more than once a day, and I just haven't had the room on my channel, but I saw some open slots in February, and I was like, you know what? I think it's time to do a throwback video. One of the challenges I had with throwback videos was that a lot of my sticker books, and you may feel similar about Happy Planner sticker books, but I had used like all the stickers I would use. You know, I maybe had used all the functional stickers from a book, and then I was having a hard time figuring out like what else I could use. So recently during a clearance sale, I picked up some of my old favorites that were back in stock. And one of those is Empowering Woman. This is definitely an old favorite that is now a full book because I got a new one. So I'm excited about it. And I love this sticker book. I just think it's a really unique sticker book with the different like colors and themes. And so we're going to go ahead and use it today. And this will be a spread that one of my patrons ends up getting because that's what I do with these like extra kind of demo spreads, whether I'm sharing a new product or just doing a demo spread here. So it's not going to be as strict of my typical planning style as I normally am when I'm planning for my own week. But because I don't know who this is going to go to, I want it to sort of be a bit generic. So we've got that, and then let's do this as just kind of a weekly brain dump. And of course, this is an undated planner, so it'll be able to be used at any time. Now, let's see. I want to start with a nice big quote. I also really love these, and I don't think I've ever used them. Some days she has no idea how she'll do it, but every single day it still gets done. If there is a quote that encompasses my life, it would be this one, especially recently. I've had so much happening, and as we all do, right? I'm not trying to like glorify busy. We all have so much happening. Here's a thought. What if these are so tiny. What if we use these as kind of a little, I don't need the sticker yet, so I'm going to put that down. But what if we kind of make a little decorative section here? I think that when I do spreads like this, I can sort of expand my creativity a bit because I wouldn't typically use these for anything besides function, but I think it might work here. Let's see. This is also, to be honest, my third video of the morning, and this is a weekday. It is not common for me to film 3 videos on a weekday, especially before work. But I woke up this morning, I woke up before my alarm, I was like ready to go. And I know today is Thursday, and I know I have a couple of busy weekends ahead filled with plans. So I was like, you know what? While I have the energy and while I have the time, we're gonna do it. Okay. Oh, this is cute. I like how that looks. Now, of course, we need to cover up this line because I'm going to put a quote here. So now I want to go back to talking about this quote and busyness. It's okay most of the time to not get everything done on your list. When I have one of those days that I just know it's not all going to be possible, that's when I look at my list and think, what is an absolute priority? What has to get done today? And what can maybe wait until another day? And that tends to help. If it's one of those days that everything has to get done and I really don't have a choice and I can't switch things up, that's when I'll typically Start with the thing that I'm putting off the most. And I saw something on Instagram of someone I grew up with shared this recently, but I'm going to screw up the phrasing. She starts with a frog. I think that's how she phrased it. Starting with the frog and then going to the rest of what's on the list. So like for this girl that I grew up with, her frog was laundry, getting her family's laundry folded and put away. And once that was done, the rest kind of came into place a little bit easier. For me, what I tend to do, sorry, I'm trying to like have ideas while talking through this. I do try to look at what I'm putting off the most, but I also try to look at what I can multitask. So this morning I woke up, I went to make my coffee, and I was like, oh, you know what? When I go up, like before I go upstairs, let me run my dishwasher. And then I also know that I want to do laundry today. Luckily, my laundry is right outside of my office and I work from home. So once I finish filming videos, I guess, then I'll I don't want this here. Then I'll throw my laundry in because it'll be a little bit loud to do while I'm filming. So sometimes it's multitasking. That I was rambling there, but that's where I was going with that. I don't know if I want to use these or black boxes because I remembered we have these too, and I think these would be pretty. You could also turn them over so that the flowers aren't the same spot each time. So multitasking when I can definitely helps. I am quite aware of, I guess, the privilege of working from home and being able to do laundry while I'm working because, I mean, I don't fold it and everything while I'm working, but there are definitely things that I can do throughout my workday that doesn't take away from work. All right, I'm trying to decide what I want to go next. So I'd like to bring in another box here. I like this little setup that we've got going on. And then let's take another flower. But I want it to be a different flower. Well, this isn't that different, but it's different enough. Put this here. And then you really get double use when you cut these. Now, I'd like to do another quote, but I don't want it to be up at the top. We're going to put it down here. I like the 5 daily reminders, but I don't want that next to another sticker. So I really like be that girl that gives advice from the heart. I think that's pretty. The biggest reminder I need with this is to give that advice to myself too. I'm really good at giving my friends advice. I'm not great at following my own. That tends to be where I struggle. I also really like this. If you push through that feeling of being scared, that feeling of taking risks, really amazing things can happen. And I feel that quote in my soul. What year are we? 2024. If I look back to I guess I'm going to say 2018. No, maybe 2019 and earlier at least. If someone told me where I'd be in my life now, I probably wouldn't have believed them because I think so much, you know what, we're going to move these. So much of my life was by default and convenience and routine, although I'm pretty much into a routine now. But it was just like, I go to work and I do the thing. I didn't really have any hobbies. 2018, I started using my happy planner, but I hadn't found my space yet. I hadn't found my space both in my heart, in a community, and now my life is really different and it's really beautiful and I love it. I have no regrets about where I've come, and I also just kind of can't wait to see what's next because although part of me says I can't wait to see what's next, but part of me is also like, you're good. Like, stop always looking for what's next. Be good with where you are, which I do think I'm doing. I'm so rambly today, but I don't know. These quotes have me in my feels. I also really like this. We're going to go wide with this. So if I do that, I need something up at the top. I'm not going to have enough of those again, but we do need something. There are flags. I just don't think that there's going to be enough flags. So we'll do maybe a little floral thing. This is going to go over 3 days. Okay. Like I said, when I'm doing a demo spread, I let myself have a little bit more creative freedom than my more strict planning style. That's really pretty. Now we're going to bring in some of these flowers. This one I need to cut small so that I have the room here. And then we'll take this one, which I still had from that small box. And let's do this one. Oops. Sometimes being the person who says something positive when everyone else is complaining annoys people. Because sometimes you just need to vent, right? Not every moment needs a solution or needs the devil's advocate. And I think that that's something I've learned with my friendships, is understanding when someone just needs a vent moment. We're going to switch this sticker. And I'll sometimes say, like, if I have a friend who's talking to me about something that they're going through, I'm like, do you want a solution or do you just want to talk about it? Because that's what I would want, right? Not everything has an obvious solution. And sometimes we don't even want to hear the solution. We just need to wallow in what we're feeling, but there's a limit to that. This can't go here because of this. I give myself a limit to that. Like, let's talk about work for a second, right? I don't usually, work is stressful. My full-time job. Work is stressful. I think everyone's job is stressful. I'm not looking to change that. I'd like to reduce the stress. I'm not looking to change jobs, but there does become a time, I have been there in my life, where I'm working a job that is just so unhealthy for me and I absolutely have to get out of. And how much of that, like, complaining or venting about the job can really go on until it's time to actually make a change. So that's where it's like, okay, to an extent, right? We are allowed to feel frustrated, but we also have to be able to recognize when it's time to make a change. All right, got this here. Okay, so now we have pretty much all of our boxes in. I'd also like to bring in some of these little guys over here, because why not? Let's do the peach one here. Do a little bit of layering and not take up too much of the functional space. Typically, what I would do next is put in bullet points. The sticker book doesn't really have any. So what I would do was what I would do would be to grab a bullet point marker. I also I think because we use some really big stickers here, I feel like I have a lot of stickers that I didn't use, but it's also because this is a full sticker book. So before I put these down, let me see if there are any header stickers, because I feel like it just looks nicer when you have a header. Let's use these. This one, we can do peach here. Actually, let's do peach here. I was going to put yellow, but then I saw that yellow and I didn't want the yellows next to each other. And now we can put this yellow on here. We'll do the green down here. Another yellow. Just doing the same color when it's on the same box. One more yellow, and then one more peach up top. I think the sticker book is still in stock. I'll link it if it is, as always. Okay. And then we're going to go through with bullets. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. The black dot marker 100% bleeds through. Well, you can't really see it there. But because this is an undated spread and it's just one that someone will be putting in their planner, I'm not concerned about it because what's on the back of the page doesn't matter. I really like how this came out. I wasn't sure. As we were going, I was like, did I make a mistake here? But I will accredit a lot of that to it being a full sticker book and not kind of going from scraps. So I think we're set. I really like it. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you don't have this sticker book yet and you would like it, again, I will, I guess, take a look. I should have probably looked beforehand to trying to find this sticker to put back to confirm that it's in stock, but I'm really happy with it. So thank you for watching. Oh, also my thought here is that whoever has this can put like today or whatever they need to versus me writing it in, still giving a little bit of flexibility for the person who receives this. So if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up while you're at it. Thanks for being here, and I will see you next time.